website really needs to be the hub for all your marketing efforts. No matter what, every page of the site should be a standalone, user-friendly, conversion-focused experience.
Your marketing needs to be very strategic to attract and speak to the patients you want to speak to. So you need to give them the information quickly and explain how you can help them and what they need to do to get better.
I'm here with Chad and Jessica. We had a PPM actually, and they are amazing web designers. So doctors that need web development and better representation online, these are the people that you need to talk to. So tell me what you guys do, who you guys represent, and why doctors should worry about the website.
Thank you for that, Giselle. And we are very happy to be here with you in sunny Fort Lauderdale, right, APPM. We've been helping doctors grow their practices for 20 plus years. We're a full service digital marketing firm. It's, we build websites, sure. We help with, with the marketing, but it's really a perfect practice kind of system that we have adopted. And it's not a one size fits all. So it ultimately kind of comes down to what the clients are looking for. What the baselines are, the goals are, what the budget allows, and what everybody's time is worth. But at the end of the day, what do they want to do? Where do they want to be?
All right,
how do they help them get there?
So some doctors, they have no website.
Yeah.
And they have no idea what they need on the website and what they do not need on the website. How would you guys help? Like some doctors, they do think like I'm just going to get these prefabricated websites, plug in my information, address, phone number, and I'm good to go.
Right.
So why they should use Foster, and how you guys help those doctors make difference on their website?
Yeah. Well, it's a similar answer because it's going to be different for everyone, right? Because they're going to have different resources, different needs, different priorities. And so the first thing is to kind of just do an evaluation. You're doing an assessment. You're doing an exam, if you will, right? You're not just reading your file and going into the patient's room and saying, all right, this is how we're going to treat it. You haven't spoken to them. You got to figure out what's really ailing them. What are they trying to accomplish, right? So first thing is examining the patient. And then you come up with a plan. If I can just kind of use a loose analogy there. You have anything to add to that, Jess?
Yes, I agree with what Chad said, and I think it's important because we help doctors attract their perfect patient, right? So a lot of doctors are getting patients, but are they the patients you want to treat, or are they just, the patients that you don't really want to see but you're stuck with? So what we do is create a marketing strategy that attracts your perfect patient, the patients you want to see so you can actually enjoy going to work. We make the practice efficient through your marketing so you can streamline everything, see the patients you want, make more money so that you can have your nights and weekends back, which is, I think, ultimately the goal for all of us, right?
I would say this, and it's not just what we've been doing at Foster with marketing for all these years. But this young lady right here was in a practice and helped a very prominent and successful doctor. I'm not dropping any names, Dr. Peter Wishney, and really side by side for a dozen plus years helped him really turn his practice into a machine. And so she's lived it. She's been on both sides of this. So when she speaks, we listen, Giselle.
Yes, Jessica is so fantastic. I do see Jessica when she worked with Dr. Wishney, and I saw like how transformed the practice just by working the marketing. And I'm so glad, Jessica, that you now expand yourself, to helping other doctors, because the website is such an important tool. Now we are in a time that it's a digital time. People don't want to talk to people. People don't want to get better. They want to just go online and find information, find what they need. So what tools do you think it's important to have in a practice website that doctors that have these standard, like just basic information websites is missing out?
Yeah, definitely. They're missing out because, you might get people to visit your website, but are they taking action? Are you telling them what they should do? Are you saying, fill out this form and we'll contact you to schedule an appointment? Are you saying, call this number? So a lot of people have what we consider maybe an online business card, and it's just there, and it's maybe informational, but it's not actually helping the patient accomplish what they're trying to do, which is get help and get treatment. And I think what it comes down to when you said that, we're living in this busy time, is that your marketing needs to be very strategic to attract and speak to the patients you want to speak to. So you need to give them the information quickly and explain how you can help them and what they need to do to get better. So you need to be very direct, and all of your marketing should be strategic in the way that you're identifying your patients and the way that you're speaking to them.
Yeah, I think like it's for the billing point that we encourage the doctor to have. It's a page payment. Like patients want to pay their bills, and sometimes they don't have their statement. They misplace their statement, and still don't want to. They want to send you a payment, but they don't want to speak with you, or they want to pay over the weekend where a doctor is not in the office, so late at night when the office is closed. So having these available on the website is so important today.
Agreed.
And right, it's
convenience.
supported.
Yeah, because we're all moving at such a faster rate that we need to get things done quickly, and so you need to make it easier for your patients. The same way that they can make appointments online, pay their bills online, fill out a form, or download a book online. You need to make it easy and convenient for them, and that's when patients are going to engage with you. And if you don't have the option to pay online, and that patient tries and to get a hold of you, and you're not, it's the weekend or it's after hours, you're missing money and you're missing revenue. So it's about helping the patient and being successful at the same time.
Now, one thing, like, how about the picture that goes into the website? Do you guys advise that, help that? Is that any guidance for the doctors?
Sure. And the answer, of course, is yes. So we can help. We've got clients that come to us with ideas. We have clients that come to us and they don't have the first clue. In other words, some folks can go round for round talking marketing with us, and some folks need help turning on their computer, and everywhere in between.
Right.
So when it comes to pictures or kind of filling things out, it's situational, but we've got the resources and the expertise in place to kind of supplement and fill it in and make it. It's really a website. Really needs to be the hub for all your marketing efforts, no matter what, right? So whether you're talking about just attracting new patients, right? Great. Make it super easy for them to find you, get what they're looking for quickly and easily, and then dummy-proof the user experience, right? So in other words, every page of the site, every single page of your site should be a standalone, user-friendly, conversion-focused experience.
Right.
They come into the homepage, boom, answer their question quickly and easily. Tell them what you want them to do next. Call me, text, contact me, download this, chat here, right? So what are those calls to action? What's the behavior that you're trying to drive? But you got to do the work first. You got to make it super easy. First, answer their questions. What do they come there for? Make it easy for them to find it. And then you get to tell them what you want them to do. Pictures, all goes into it, sure. But it's understanding the behavior and what you're trying to create and then ultimately recreate.
Got it.
And that goes back to what you were just saying, really kind of building out your avatar profiles, your perfect patient or their perfect patient profiles, your perfect patient profiles, right? So who are they looking for? Age, demographic, and what are the criteria, right? That kind of profile for that avatar, that perfect patient. And then all the marketing that she's talking about, all the marketing is laser focused on attracting that type of question, prospect, patient, appointment, etc.
Right. Now, this is the doctor that it's blank canvas, right? You help them guide it. How about the doctor that has a website already, and how the doctor can evaluate it if the website is effective or if they need a revamp? How they can self-measure and see, I do need help here.
I think it has to do with what you're seeing in the office, right? If you're saying, why am I getting all these patients? I don't want to cut toenails anymore. I don't want to treat wound care. Your marketing is not working, or it's not the right messaging. So that's step one, is to look at the patients you're treating in the office all the time. And then I think it's a great idea to have your family, your friends, look at your website and ask them, what do you think? What am I trying to convey? What are the actions that I'm trying to get you to take? Because often we get so lost in our own, you look at your website all the time. You know what it looks like. You're like, this is great. Yeah, I know exactly it. This is what I want them to do because you designed it. But have someone else take a look at it and see if they get the same messaging that you're trying to convey. Because often, you're missing the mark if you're getting patients that you're not really trying to see in the office. And then we have a slew of tools and experts at our office that can help you look at what's working and what's not, because you want to do more of working and stop doing what's not working. Cut the waste, cut the money, and focus on how you get those perfect patients.
Which you can go to fosterwebmarketing.com and download a checklist to go through all that. But yeah, well said, Jessica. And the only thing I would add to that is look at it and ask your friends, family, whatever, to look at your website, your marketing objectively, with the intent of who are they trying to speak to? Because if you look at your website as a doctor trying to talk to doctors, or trying to market to doctors, then if that's your demographic, then that's path.
Right.
But if you're trying to look for suburban women, soccer moms, right, whatever, then that's a different conversation.
Right.
So
good point.
And that's a different user experience that you're trying to lay out.
Yeah. Right. And I know that Foster has great measures and evaluation numbers. Talking about it, what are those measurements and tracks, and why is that important for?
Sure. So I think one of the great things about Foster, and like we said earlier, I was a client and now I'm on the team. But as a client myself, what made Foster a differentiating factor was that it's a seamless experience. All of the marketing is built into one dashboard, so you can quickly log in and see your numbers and track your visits, your conversion rates, your top pages. You can see what marketing is working and really lean into it. And that's a game changer, because you're saving a lot of time trying to piecemeal something together when you can log in one time and look at your numbers right there. And ultimately, there's a lot of numbers you can look at, but what we really focus on is the quality and the number of patients in office. And often it's new patients, right? So it doesn't matter how many people are coming to your website every day. It really matters how many new patients you're getting. And if you're not getting new patients, then something's not working. And that's what we really look at ultimately.
Okay, doctors that are seeing you out there and need have more questions, need you to evaluate the website, need your advice, how they can get in touch and find you and get in touch with you and get in touch with Jessica, and get the help they need.
Yeah. The easiest way is just go to fosterwebmarketing.com. There are a number of ways you can convert. You can call us. You can download the report or the checklist yourself. You can reach out and we will do it with you and walk you through, and no strings attached. Do with the results what you care to do. But if you want to talk about how we can help you, happy to do that.
Thank you, Chad and
Thank you,
Jessica. It's such a pleasure. Now, I know you guys are from Conference. I see so many practices that use your services, and it's a fantastic service.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
We are looking forward to our next episode. Your questions and comments fuel our discussions, so keep them coming. Don't miss out on the latest updates. Hit the subscribe button and stay connected with us on this journey of success.